What's going on, you guys? This is the Collecting Brothers, and we're taking a look today at Star Wars The Black Series Mandalorian Dark Trooper. So, taking a look at the packaging here, um, it is a deluxe figure, so it is in that bigger box as Zeb and other figures like it were. Here we have the side profile art to finish up our mural. Look at the back. There's our bio. Number 28 in the Mandalorian line. We've gotten quite a few figures so far from this show. And there's been kind of discussion with like what's considered deluxe and what's not. Cobb Vanth definitely is one of those ones where it's like, is this really deluxe? The Dark Trooper definitely is big, but I don't think he's that big, and we'll get to that when we do our comparisons for scaling. All right, so here is our big boy, Dark Trooper. This is kind of something from the expanded universe, which is really cool to see. Come full circle into an actual canon Star Wars property. One thing I like about this figure is the way they did the articulation. Everything seems very smooth. The elbows can go this far, about 90 degree. Legs can kick back just under 90 degree. Ankles are nice. There is a rocker. Wow, that is nice actually. Legs can go out, can go back, forward, and the arms articulate very well. I just think with droids, when it comes to droids, the articulation is very smooth. So definitely love the way this guy feels and moves. Head can look that far up, that far down. Here's a look at him from the back. One of my favorite point is how much this ball joint rotates on him. Really nice movement there. One thing to note though is that this thing is pretty loose on here, and it's a rubbery plastic. Like, it's definitely not hard. Like, you can squish it, right? Nothing too big, but yeah, it because of its looseness, sometimes you'll get caught up or it'll be in not a good position just because it's not tied down to anything. It's not glued onto anything. But yeah, definitely a great sculpt. Articulation is lovely. Definitely like this guy. Now, whether he's a deluxe, I guess just the way things are going. Here's how he scales to another fellow droid. Now this is not the Black Series. That's actually the SH Figure Arts K2SO. So K2 is definitely larger, taller than him. And the SH Figure Arts and Black Series, they're relatively the same size. It's actually usually SH Figure Arts run a little smaller, but this K2 SH Figure Arts is almost identical to the Black Series one. So for these purposes, it works double purpose. It's not as bulky, of course. The K2 is a little skinnier, but K2 back in the day was just a regular figure. And yeah, K2 didn't come with any accessories besides a blaster, but this Dark Trooper only comes with blast effects, which we can attach to his feet to get him in the flight position, an extra pair of fisted hands, and his blaster. So, like, thinking back, I don't know, and I've seen a picture where somebody posted how the Dark Trooper easily fits into just a regular Black Series box. So, for me personally, I don't know. It's hard to say, but Hasbro's been wilding lately with prices and everything that's going on with inflation and just these prices increasing, and this is retailing for like $33, $34 here in the United States. Now, is it worth that price? I would say no. Like, you gotta wait for this to go on sale. But it is a fantastic figure. That's the hard part about it. Like, the price is bad, but the figure is amazing. Here he is scaling with the Moff. So get him there. Moff Gideon. And here he is scaling with Mando. Oh, there goes the Moff. So yeah, Mando's definitely he's about, I would say, goes up to his shoulders. He's about a head shorter. Moff, of course, is a lot smaller. And here he is compared. Now we don't have well, we just got a pipeline reveal that they are making the end scene Luke Skywalker from the Mandalorian season 2 finale. So that'll be good to get when we get that one to scale up. But just for scaling purposes, here he is with just Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, which was a Walmart exclusive back in the day. You know, the only thing that's different, you know, is the cloak's brown. It should be black, but scales really well. I think all in all, you know, they were big, but they weren't like monstrously big. So I think it is at a good scale with comparison to other figures. And here he is compared to your average Marvel Legend Bucky Cap body. Marvel Legends do run a little bit, tiny bit taller, but the Dark Trooper is still taller than your average Bucky Cap. Now, these thrusters, they're on a ball joint, so you just peg them in the ball peg. And you know, they don't stay on very well though, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, there you go. You can get them on. You can probably get them in a cool flight pose. Stealing Grogu. You know. And yeah, one last comparison here. We'll scale him with Grogu. Grogu, of course, is very tiny. So yeah, that's all for this review. Overall, a really great figure. I think the articulation is amazing. The sculpt is amazing. I love the glossiness that reflects light, because these robots, you know, they were brand new. So I love that effect. Scales well. Of course, the price, you know, we're all adjusting to these different prices. But overall, a great figure for our ever-expanding Mandalorian display. You know, hopefully can get a couple more of these and have at least 6, you know, would be great. Definitely go and check out our other reviews, and also check out our weekly podcast where we talk over toys and news reveals and what's going on in the toy community. Definitely go check out our Instagram at Collecting Brothers. Until next time, guys. Peace.